What's good, everyone? Jets takeoff. Jets-Giants. Huge rivalry is happening on Sunday. This is a big game for the Jets, who are looking to go to 500. This is one that a lot of fans should say the Jets must win. So how will the Jets beat this Giants team led by Tyrod Taylor? For me, this game starts on defense because the Giants offense has been a complete struggle bus this season. They finally found some success against the Commanders last week, but they only put up 14 points. Come on now. The Jets defense has talked about being the 85 Bears. They've created turnovers all season, and the Giants have been very susceptible to the turnovers. And Tyrod Taylor is going to be starting. Now, Tyrod Taylor has owned us a little bit in his career, if I'm being honest, but with Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed coming back, which is massive for this Jets secondary, it should lead to not a lot of receivers being open for Tyrod Taylor, and he's going to try and scramble. And the Jets have struggled with containing the quarterbacks. I hope this week finally puts that to rest. That should be the number one coaching emphasis from Jeff Ulbrich and Robert Saleh this week in practice, because you can't let Tyrod Taylor extend plays and get yards with his legs. You can't let him do that because he will. And the Jets have struggled to contain quarterbacks this season. So make sure Tyrod doesn't escape horizontally or vertically. It has to be a big emphasis because guys are not going to be that open for the Giants. And if so, it might be just one blown coverage. That's why we can't let Tyrod buy time and then allow for and kind of a scramble drill, and then a guy will get open. Because this Jets team completely outmatches this Giants offense, in my opinion. Even Saquon Barkley, I'm not too threatened by him. If anything, my number one concern, and I'm serious, is Tyrod Taylor being able to escape and extend plays and potentially find a big play down the field with like a scramble drill. That is the scariest thought to me out of all the Giants options. And that's including Saquon. I mean, the Jets shut him down last time we played him, number one. Number two, he's still kind of dealing with the injury, so I don't really factor in too much. And the thing is, the Jets have great linebackers anyways, in CJ Mosley and Quincy Williams, who's playing like an all-pro this season, so I'm not too worried about that. But that's what the Jets have to do defensively to win the game. Get some turnovers. Now for the offense, this is massive, massive, massive. Zach Wilson has to get the ball out and be decisive. He has to be decisive and know where to go, because Wink Martindale, Giants defensive coordinator, he is literally the most well-known guy in the NFL for blitzing. He's the number one guy who loves to blitz, and the entire league knows it, probably with Steve Spagnuolo. But Zach Wilson has to know where his hot reads are. He has to get the ball out ASAP. If a blitz is coming from the left side, throw the ball to the left side because there's one less defender there. Zach has to know these things. He should be familiar with Hackett's system up to this point. We're almost halfway through the season. He should be comfortable enough to know all of the play calls and what the routes are from everyone and where his hot routes are, because, listen, Zach Wilson has struggled his entire NFL career with beating the blitz. I mean, it is unacceptable to this point if Zach Wilson cannot beat a blitz. That lies on coaching, and especially Zach Wilson himself. So that's the number one thing, because if Zach Wilson can beat the blitz, then the Jets offense can absolutely exploit this Giants defense. They have given up a lot of plays. Their secondary is suspect. Their D-line is pretty good, so I have a feeling that the Jets' run game is going to be limited. That's why it's so crucial that Zach Wilson can be able to beat the Giants with his arm. And the number one thing when you're playing the Giants defense, first of all, you have to beat the blitz, or else you can't even do the rest of the stuff that you want to do. So Zach Wilson, just be decisive. I don't want him overthinking it. He just needs to know right away. Be decisive, get the ball out, don't hold on to it for longer than 3 seconds if you see 6 guys at the line of scrimmage up in front of you, because, spoiler alert, that's most likely going to be a blitz. So let me know, Jets fans, what do you think about this game? Give me your thoughts, predictions, whatever it is in the comment section down below. I think the Jets should beat the Giants because good teams beat the teams they're supposed to. Bad teams lose to teams that they shouldn't lose to, or they find ways to lose games. The Jets have a chance to have a record above 500. They should seize and capitalize this opportunity. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.